Police say this man has been terrorizing kids in the Heights armed with a squirt gun and a camera. 35-year-old Kevin Jaramillo is accused of squirting 8 people in the eyes and mouth with a strange substance, telling them he was making a video for church and trying to raise money for puppies. 5 kids say he approached them at the Presidio Apartments on Eubank near Academy last week, saying he wanted to film them and then sprayed them. Police say that same week, Jaramillo pushed a 9-year-old to the ground at the Enclave Apartments on Osuna and Eubank, then squirted her with something. He's also accused of squirting an 18-year-old girl and telling her it was semen. That 18-year-old didn't think Jaramillo's story added up, so she went back and confronted him. News 13's Catherine Mazzone spoke to her today. She's in the Newsplex with their story. Catherine?
Jessica, the woman says the man approached her with a camera attached to a squirt gun. She thought she was helping charity, but had a gut feeling something wasn't right. We've blurred her face and aren't naming her because she's one of his alleged victims. The alleged victim says she was walking home from the store when a man approached her here at the corner of Comanche and Eubank. She says by all accounts, he seemed normal.
He was just saying that he was doing some charity work for his church, and they're saying that they would donate $50 for each person that they caught on camera to get shot with a squirt gun. And since he wasn't asking for money, I thought, this is easy enough. I thought it was just going to be a quick shot with the gun.
Police say that man was Kevin Jaramillo, and he claims he was trying to save dogs. The alleged victim says Jaramillo told her to pose for his camera, then shot her with what he originally claims was sugar water.
He shot me in the face, and it wasn't water.
She later told police she asked Jaramillo if the liquid was semen, and he said it was.
I was in shock, honestly, because I had a weird gut feeling that this was really sketchy, but he said it was for charity, so I didn't think someone would actually go out of their way to do what he did.
The woman tells us her shock quickly turned to anger.
I just picked up my stuff and left, and then I told myself that I wasn't going to let him get away with it. So I walked back and I was just yelling at him and told him to delete the video.
She says at first she was embarrassed, but knew something had to be done to stop the man. She filed a complaint and gave a hair sample to police. A week later, the woman identified Jaramillo from a photo another alleged victim gave to police from a similar incident in August.
I knew right away. He was basically wearing the same thing. He had his sunglasses on still when I first met him, and he was wearing the same sunglasses in the photo, so I definitely knew it was him.
Convinced the police have their man, she says she's relieved he was caught, but tells us she'll think twice next time.
I'm just going to not be as trusting as I used to be because I thought I was doing something good and it totally just backfired on me.
According to the criminal complaint, the other victims told police their eyes burned and their stomachs hurt after Jaramillo allegedly sprayed them in the face. Police say they're still conducting tests to see what was in his squirt gun. They're also investigating whether there are other victims. Back to you.
Okay, Catherine, Jaramillo is charged with 8 counts of child abuse along with kidnapping and indecent exposure charges. He's being held on a no-bond hold. Jaramillo doesn't have much of a criminal history.